best possible start for Barry Hawkins. He draws just one frame behind.
It's now 5.
And
so it's Barry Hawkins who breaks off and left the obligatory 3/4 ball red to the corner. But Ronnie not even looking at it. But when he's playing safe, he's got to avoid a kiss on that red. Bit pacey.
Yeah, I think everybody was thinking along the lines that Stephen Hendry was, but Ronnie, as you can see, first frame, he's missed 4 pots that he didn't look like missing throughout this year's championship. So Barry's a different player now than he was in the semi-final. Look at this, he's got his form right back. And I think he's really enjoying this final, JV, because he did look very tense against Ricky Walden. Ricky, to be fair, should have put that semi-final to bed, but now Barry's back at his best.
Yes, I think Stephen makes a very valid point that he's probably come, well, he freely admitted he'd come into this final with nothing to lose. He was determined to enjoy it. And at the moment, that's exactly what he's doing.
9.
But he knows, as we all know, that one slip and he's playing an opponent who will take every advantage of it. But it was a good opening red, and he's in and around the black spot area. This is where players
16.
of this quality usually score the heaviest.
And he's almost up equal with Ronnie, just 1% behind now in the pot success department. 92 each now. Needed a little bit more action on that. He's still got the one to the corner, but if he gets a little bit more screw on that, it comes back and he leaves the straight red to get on the black. Yeah, what you said there about Ronnie, I mean, when Barry led 3-2 in less than half an hour, he was 5-3 behind.
Foul.
Oh, he's fouled it anyway.
Barry Hawkins 24.
Barry called the foul as Jan called the foul, so we keep saying it, but we are so proud in our game that the players call fouls on themselves. Let's have a look. Just caught the red with a Q, was it? Yeah.
Yes, and when Ronnie came to the table, a little tap on the table in appreciation of that sportsmanship. As you say, we expect it, but it's always nice to see. So there you go. Ronnie O'Sullivan hasn't potted a ball for over 22 minutes.
And he's not faced with the easiest of pots here. It was worth waiting on. And now the chance is there for Ronnie. You watch, yeah, he's just pointed straight away to the fact that he touched the red. You can see there's still a red at the back and to the right of the bounce that's available. I'm sure he played to leave an angle there to go into the pink and reds. He still might be able to do it, but it looks a bit on the thin side. Should be okay. But he hasn't had a favourable kiss there.
12.
Could have been better. This is a thin one he's faced with. He couldn't go into it with too much power because of the angle he had there. No, overcut it.
Well, that's not often that Ronnie doesn't make the most of those opportunities, but no matter who you are, no matter how good you are, when you run into the reds, you always need a little bit of luck. And he looked to have played this well to me. Hit the pink full in the face. If he had it over, he'd probably play with just a tad more pace, but he didn't know what that was going to be.
This is what he can play. He can take a pot at that and get round the table. He couldn't risk leaving himself short on the ball colours because it was a difficult pot, but these are all confidence boosters for Barry Hawkins. It's so difficult to roll up tight, and especially with the red, the right side of the table. You can see he doesn't like it.
Yeah, I think the green's got to be the roll-up ball. I can't see the advantage of rolling up to the yellow. I mean, that is the one red he's got to cover. The red on the right-hand side of the table. Otherwise, he leaves an easy safety shot for Ronnie. Well, in the end, decided not to play the roll-up. Oh, and that's unlucky. You could never, ever have foreseen that. He's played the green, trying to get back to the ball. The greens hit the blacks hit the red. And now, an easy starter. Unbelievable.
Played that like a trick shot.
Lots of top spin.
But the black is difficult. He's had a look at it. He's not that keen on it. But he played that with topspin and got a terrific reaction. He's looking at the pink also here. Now, what a shot this will be. Pink up into the corner. Screw in behind the red that's near the cushion. Brilliant.
But doesn't that just show you, Dennis, when people say to us, and we see lots of people saying, oh, them pockets are easy. Even the great Ronnie O'Sullivan didn't want to risk the black. He'd rather play the very difficult pink, in all honesty. He'll play for the black this time, though, but he'll hope to be closer to it.
8.
Yeah, and he doesn't have to power this in because there's a red available to the right middle, so he can just drop it in and the pocket will accept the ball. Okay, playing them like that. When you start forcing them, difficult. Good chance now.
15.
Still
16.
One more red available at the back of that little bunch near the pink spot.
Yeah, and I think those two reds just to the right of the green or above the green. I think certainly the top one of them is available into the left middle. So as he pots one, he'll make another one available. So this is an excellent opportunity. We're just nudging him out. And once again, he's so good at that shot, judging how the cue ball comes off the second ball. This game has always been about cue ball control. And you won't see a better exponent than Ronnie O'Sullivan.
He looks to be back in the zone, so to speak, John. Just seemed to lose it. We showed them 4 pots he missed, but I think he's put them firmly behind him.
Yeah, I think if they were easy pots, one of them was, maybe. But the last one he missed. But Barry there,
36.
he's just guilty, maybe, of just trying to overcomplicate that easy safety shot
37.
to me. trying to send the green and get tight to the baulk cushion. Okay, it was unlucky for the green to hit the black, for the black to hit the red. But that can happen.
Just a little awkward here. He's going to tuck his waistcoat in because he's having to bridge over that red. He's got to be careful. Jan Verhaas is keeping a close eye on that. So he's just seeing what would happen when he delivered the cue, if he might just catch the red. I suppose he could take his waistcoat off if he wanted to play it. There's nothing.
Well, funny enough, I don't think he's that close to it, really. He just feels as though he is. He only needs this pink, one more red in the colour. But when you get down over a shot like that, the worst thing in the world is to hear the referee go, foul.
43.
It's happened to Ronnie in the semi-final. He fouled one similar to that.
44.
But this is a good response from Ronnie.
Just the blue needed.
Yeah, just going to say Barry posed the question and Ronnie's come up with the answer.
49.
Not much he can do with this. He'll just be playing the safety. Well, he's doubled the red, has he?
Ronnie O'Sullivan,
Quite.
49.
But he's played an excellent safety shot. He goes back to his seat, 40 points to lead. Just 35 remaining. 2 snookers needed. And hard to get when you snookered yourself. Good hit. Does this red pass the yellow? May do. The red's the frame clincher, there's no doubt about that. But Ronnie will be wary, he doesn't want to leave an easy red on. So he decided to play safe. And if he misses the pink, it'll be a good one. Well, he didn't miss the pink. But it's not easy for Barry. Hampered by the black. Otherwise, I think he'd take this pot on.
Barry staying there to see if he's got the snooker. Not quite.
Thank you.
He needs 2 snookers at the moment, but if he could get the snooker and a free ball, that would be all he would need. He could get away with having 1 snooker, but the balls are nicely placed for snookers, so Ronnie will be well aware of that.
Yeah, I think it's one of those situations where, as you say, but the way the reds are, I think if you could pot the red and pot the black, then you get up in the baulk area, you could play a nice snooker behind the brown. He looks to have played this nice. It's a good line, but it's a bit slow.
Good snooker. I think a lot of people thought Ronnie was going to take the pot on there.
Well, he's hit it, but he's left it. And that will be the end of the frame. So Ronnie will just pot the red. Well, can you believe that he can do that when he knows that all he needs is the red, and he could be snookered next time he comes to the table? Careless error, this.
Well, why was he trying to screw over onto the black? He just had to just drop the red in. Now that's a loss of focus from Ronnie. And he's faced with quite a difficult snooker now.
Well, when you consider how he was playing it, playing a good, safe game, there's room round this red.
There's plenty of room round the back of it, John, as you said. And he's gone round the back of the red.
Barry Hawkins 4.
Tell you what a turning point this could be in the match.
No miscall, of course, because we're in the snooker's required stage, and that's why Ronnie played it so slow. He thought, well, if I miss it, I don't want to leave a free ball. But could that easy misread come back to haunt him?
There's the old saying, John, the balls never forgive you. And he's snookered. It's easy to escape from it off the back cushion here.
Now, Barry having a look at the scoreboard. He's 36 points behind. There's just 35 remaining. But he may consider, if he pots the red and tries to get on the high-valued colour, that's what he's decided to do. So even the blue will only leave him one snooker. He can't play the brown because it'd be one snooker to tie. He's got to pot the blue.
And possibly pot the yellow where the green is. He could then get the snooker behind the pink. So, if he gets a nice angle on this yellow, he can pot it. And if he could get up past the green, he could have a great chance of the snooker. If he could get the white somewhere near the circle or just to the right of it, he'd be absolutely perfect. Needs to bounce quite a bit so that he can get a bit of screw on it. It's slightly more difficult now, but he still could get in behind the pink. Oh, he didn't hit that well. He turned away straight away, didn't he?
Barry Hawkins 8.
He just didn't get through the ball there, John.
No, but as you say, Dennis, he needed to be further away from the cushion, didn't he? It was just striking down like that, and you can just got to hit them a bit crisper, and he's left his screen on. I'll be very relieved Ronnie O'Sullivan if he knocks this in. Where's the cue ball going?
Ooh. Settle down, JV, settle down.
Well, I think even Ronnie thought it was going to go in then. Anyway, it didn't. He's now 31 points in front with 22 remaining. And that just underlines that the frame is now over. Barry Hawkins had a chance. Well, Ronnie's not bothered about the black, but he had a bit of a scare there. Barry Hawkins had half a chance to lay that second snooker, but he didn't get it. And Ronnie O'Sullivan goes 2 frames ahead again at 6-4.